as you relax, take a deep breath in. Ah, there you go. That's perfect. And imagine that your eyelids are growing heavier. You don't need to close your eyes yet. Just let your eyelids slide silkily over your eyeballs as you blink slowly. Now roll your eyeballs back up into your head. And back to center. And back up into your head again. And one more time. Roll your eyeballs up. And imagine you're trying to look at the center of your forehead. So your eyeballs might feel a little bit crossed as they roll upwards. And now allow your eyelids to slowly close like thick velvet curtains, closing at the end of a long day as you're heading into a very well-deserved rest. With every breath now, feel that heavy, soft, relaxed feeling spreading from the top of your head down through your jaw, and especially let that jaw relax. That's right. Let it hang just slightly open. Doesn't that feel good? Let your shoulders drop down through your arms as you're entering in a deeper alpha state. Alpha is where true creation begins, true visualization, and yes, true manifestation. This is a place of perfect safety, warmth, stillness. Take your tongue and just rub it on your bottom lip for a moment. Feel those nerves tingling? There you go. Allow yourself to feel the pleasure of your own tongue caressing your own lip. You have the ability to care for yourself in so many ways. And now your body feels heavier and heavier, yet supported and completely at ease. Yes, and allow yourself to just sigh. And if your mind wants to wander, just bring it gently back. This is your relaxation time. Now imagine that you're finding yourself standing on a quiet, private beach. The air is warm and smells of salt. Your feet are bare, and you feel the tiny little granules of sand on the bottoms of your feet. You see a patch of green grass, and you move to the side for a moment, just to rub some of the sand off your feet onto the grass. As you do, you stir up a smell like a fresh-cut lawn as the tiny little granules rub against the green leaf. Now you're looking out over an ocean. Go ahead and move down to the water's edge. Let the lacy, frothy, white little rivulets of water from the gentle surf wash over your toes, and you feel that little tiny suction as the water rushes back out, and your feet sink ever so slightly in the wet sand. That's right, you're doing perfectly. Yes. And now put your gaze on the horizon. Looking out over the sapphire sea, you see it's almost sunset, and the sun is like a giant orange fiery ball, saturated with color hanging low in the sky. It seems as if the ocean wants to embrace and caress the sun. See the contrast as the orange fire of the sun begins to be immersed in the love of the sapphire sea. See it as two lovers coming together, being as one. For a moment, you can see the orange light dancing on the crest of the waves. Hear the low frequency hiss of the sun as it touches the ocean and makes a little sizzling sound. As you stand there, feel the warmth of that last golden orange glow on your skin, while the sand beneath your feet is becoming cool and damp. You're standing at the edge of two worlds, as if you were some kind of minister blessing the marriage. Ah, yes, stand for a moment as a cooler breeze springs up from the now softly darkened sky. You turn and walk back up the path. You see an orange grove on the edge of the sandy beach. Now the sky is darkened and the moon rises, majestic, enormous. The moonlight shines on the shiny green leaves of the orange grove. You find a path straight down the middle. Your hand reaches out and plucks a ripe, juicy orange. Hold it to your nose and smell the orange. Bite into the peel. Feel that little orangey burn in your mouth. You can taste the oiliness of the skin. And now use your fingernail and dig into the peeling. Peel it back. Juice squirts everywhere. Some goes on your face. It feels sticky. Wipe it with your sleeve. Bite into the orange now as the juice runs down your lips, your chin, dripping down your chin. You feel the laughter of a delighted child coming forth. It's from your own self. You start to feel lighter. You start to feel lighter. Every breath here is refreshing your spirit. Every breath is beautiful. The twilight deepens. You continue on your way. You're getting a little tired. You come to a clearing. This is at the edge of an enormous, majestic forest, and yet it's too late to be exploring the forest tonight. You see, magically, a campfire waiting for you. You smell the wood smoke. Sit down on a sturdy, moss-covered log. Your hands run over the moss. It feels kind of rough. It feels welcoming. You wonder what it tastes like. Pinch off a piece of the moss. Bring it to your nostrils. What a smell. Take a little bite. Kind of like grass. Not what you expect. Close your eyes now and hear the crackle and the pop of the cedarwood burning in the campfire. Smell that ancient wood smoke that seems to transport you back into prehistoric times. The essence of the earth seems to wrap around you like a familiar coat. And now the campfire becomes a bit more intense as the campfire seems magically attuned to your needs. The coolness of the air. Feel now the intense dry heat of your legs stretched out towards the fire, while the night air is cool and breezy on your back. That's right. As you relax, the front of you is getting smoldering hot. You can feel the little prickles on your skin, but yet it feels delightful. The night air cools your back. The back of your neck prickles with anticipation of transformation. This is the fire of transformation. It seems to burn away what you don't need and leaves only your strength. Sit and relax. Sit and relax. You see there is suddenly a warm, cuddly sleeping bag beside the mossy-covered log. You snuggle into the sleeping bag. You smell the freshness of the sleeping bag as if it was washed and hung out in the fragrant sunshine just for you. You snuggle in the downy softness, feeling so wonderful. You drift into a dreamless sleep by the fire, drifting off, feeling safe, knowing that the fire itself is watching over you. The spirits of the forest are watching over you, sighing deeply with satisfaction. It seems as if no time has passed. You open your eyes slowly to a beautiful gray dawn sky. And now you are exactly where you long to be, in your beloved woods. The world is soft, silver, and quiet. Take it in, breathe it in. Yes. There is a low mist clinging to the floor of the forest, swirling softly around you. Everything is damp and hushed. Reach down again and touch the moss. Remember that spongy, cold resilience? It's the texture of life itself. You're grounded. You are home. Breathe it in. You see a beautiful woven basket that magically appears. Touch the rough-hewn handle. It's lightweight, and you're thinking, I could pick some herbs or mushrooms for my pantry. Perhaps I could whip up a delicious souffle or meal of some kind with this bounty. You walk through the forest as if it is your pantry. You see the gifts the earth has left for you. Smell the air. Home, you're home. Now reach out for the rosemary. Feel its needle-like leaves and break one. Bring it to your nose and smell that resinous, piney scent that lingers on your fingers. Now bite one of the rosemary stems. There is a pungent flavor. You're imagining maybe a pork loin. Maybe. Possibilities race in your head. You place plenty of that in your basket. And now, your eyes are drawn toward what you know to be wild mint. It's fuzzy and cool to the touch. When you crush one of these leaves, the scent is sharp, peppery, clean. Ah, bring it to your nostrils. Ah, take a bite. Roll it around on your tongue. Taste the sharpness, the minty flavor. Better than a toothbrush. You're gathering these ingredients, not just for entertainment, not just for a meal, but for your life. You know that the earth itself is looking out for you. You feel peaceful, contented, full of value. Let us continue. Beautiful, beautiful soul. Your basket is now full. You're in no hurry to return anywhere. You are home. Find a soft bed of pine needles. The scent of the forest is your lullaby. The wind caresses your cheeks so gently. You're safe. You're whole. You are a creator. As I stop speaking, you simply drift deeper into this peaceful woods energy. Drifting, sleeping, home. I am home. I am home. I am home. And bring your hand softly to your cheek. Feel the softness, silkiness, as you just lightly caress your cheek. Give yourself permission to say, I love you. I love you. You are doing the best you can. You have gone through so many things in your life, and yet you always move forward, allowing yourself, even now, to drift deeper and deeper into peaceful sleep, hearing the sounds of a lullaby. There you go. Letting it be so easy. Letting it be so easy. And hearing the words, you're not sure where they're coming from, that say, I approve of you. Ah, I approve of you. I approve of you. You are so very loved. Yes, you are. As you simply allow yourself to relax more and more and more and more. You're home. That's right. Homey home. That's right. Homey home. And all is well. And so it is. And so it ever shall be. If you have enjoyed this recording, please share it with someone you care about. And so it is. And so it is. That's right. Yes, 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 yes. Ah.